this video, I'm gonna show you my whole Stream Deck setup for Capcut. So let's jump right in. All right, so here we are in Capcut right here, but actually first let's get out of it, and I'm gonna show you what I do on my actual Stream Deck. So let's X out of that. So it's completely out, and I'm gonna show you what I have on my Stream Deck, and I'm gonna show you in the picture right here if it'll come in, and I am on a green screen, bro. It's the okay size one. Here's how I guess I have my actual thing set up. So I have a button right here for Capcut here. So I'm going to press that, and I have all of these options right here. Right, so these right here will actually do things inside of Capcut, and this button right here will actually launch Capcut, right? And over here, I have a timer, you guys, because I will sit here for hours on end and just kind of get lost. So I would say you should set something up so you get up and walk around, or, you know, XYZ, right? So let's actually push this button right here, and I'm gonna show you how I actually hop into them. So I'm gonna press that, and it's going to launch the actual app, right? Capcut. So let's actually jump right in to, I believe we were in this one. All right, so here we have all of our options right here. So for me, I have my mouse in my right hand, and I have the Stream Deck in my left, and I just do it like that, right? So and I also have a keyboard as well. So it's the deck, keyboard, and then mouse, right? So we have our options right here. So of course, you know, if you have something you're going to have it in, right? It's gonna come in, and this thing should stay. I don't know if this will stay or not, because if I click on the actual screen, yeah. So let me pull this over real quick. So right now on this screen here, I use this button right here. It's your arrow button, right? Because let's say I have this split, right? So I'm gonna split it here. I'm gonna turn off the track magnet, right? So let's say I have all this stuff on this side I want to pull because I took something out from here, as in, if you know, something I didn't want to show, I'm going to use this button right here, and it's going to do your right, the arrows, right? So I'm going to press that, and it's going to pull all the stuff that was over there, right? And I'm going to come over and sync it, right? But I use this button right here. It's the arrow, right? I use it mainly right after that, because I can just do that, and I can just go back and forth through these, right? So I'm gonna come over here, do that. You can come over here and be like, okay, A or that, but I just have it on there because it works for me. So all of these work for me on the certain things I do, right? And so let's come over here and then split, right? Of course, if you're gonna zoom in, right? And you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna come over here, I want to split here, and I want to split here, right? And then you're gonna delete that, and you can either come over here, use that button, come over here, and I'm gonna use the, you know, see, so like it works, right? So if I want to come over here and split, you can come over here and be like, okay, and split that, or control B as well. But if you look, I have to take my hand off of the Stream Deck, right? I don't want to do that. And I have these, I guess, set in a certain order on what I use most, right? So, you know, if I'm gonna split something here, I'm gonna split that, right? And then if I wanted to take something out, I'm gonna delete that, right? delete certain things, right? And here's I would say it's this mute button right here. So all it's going to do is take out your audio off of a certain clip, right? So excuse me. So if you're about to if you're speaking and they screw up, or let's just say something you don't want to say, I'm gonna let's just say a split here and split here. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna mute. So it's gonna extract your audio. So all you would have to do if you didn't have the actual deck, the Streamdeck, you're gonna right click there and you're gonna go to extract the audio, right? So you're gonna do that. Let's go to undo that. And again, you know, you're like, okay, I want from here to here to not have a sound or something. I'm gonna press this mute and I'm gonna take that off, go to delete, and now you are muted. Because if not, you will have to come in here, split that, come over here, extract audio, take this, come over and trash, right? All I do now, come over here, split, highlight, mute that, delete. And it's, guys, it's so much faster. All right, now let's come over here to this button here, is to select everything on your left, right? So it's I guess it's the opposite. If I were gonna take all of this, actually, let me just pull that. Turn off the track magnet. That's smart, right? You pull the everything that falls in front of these two little spots here, these two the arrows, right? So it's the exact same thing. Let's just say you want to add in something over here, right? So I'm gonna hit this button and I'm gonna pull everything and make sure you have this track magnet off, right? Let me go back on that because I did not get this track. So I'm gonna pull everything over, and it's cool too because you can actually, so let's go off that. You can pull all this over and not still hold onto the arrows, right? So you're gonna go left, you're gonna highlight, and then you're gonna press A, or you're gonna come over here to this option here, right? And then you're gonna pull everything. So let me pull that again. I'm gonna go to the A, and you can pull everything over. And then for this one right here, it's the exact same opposite, right? You're gonna come over here, you're gonna take that, and you're gonna pull everything over and sync it up. Now let's go to activate, right? So this one's cool because it's super simple. So if you want to put a track onto a track, as in, I'll show you here, like here. Let me come over here and split that real quick, and then use that, and you can use Alt to go up, right? So let's just say I wanted to activate this one, as in I'm talking, something hops into here, and then you have this layer as well. You could use this button here. It's the activate button. It's going to be V, right? I'm going to right click and activate and deactivate, right? V. So if you're speaking, you're going to come over here. Actually, I don't want to say anything, but you're going to come over here and you're going to deactivate that clip, right? Boom, boom. And let's go over to a marker. Ooh, so this one works good if you're trying to sync stuff up, right? So let me get rid of all of this. So let's say if you're about to sync this up with this first track, right? As an example here on a marker. Let's say you zoom in, right? And you have that peak there is your first one. So you can come over here and you can, again, it's M, right? You'll see that little marker. And then if you wanted, and if it peaked over here, right? I believe it did. I clap, right? Let's just say it was here. You could actually sync it there, or you could actually extract your audio from there, and you can apply it on there, or you can scoot it over, right? But I use these to line these up. So let's make sure our track magnet is off. I'm gonna go to split all, and I will hop into that into a second. And then I'm gonna take this over, and I'm going to sync these up. I like to zoom in and just line these up, right? So if, let's just say I have this one right here on point, I'm gonna use that, and I'm going to sync the arrow in that, because I already went in and was like, okay, here's where it syncs up. This is where it syncs up. I'm gonna add a marker there, and you are all good to go, right? Cool. And if you want to kind of go in and actually name, you know, you can be like sync 1, right? Cool. That's all up to you. And then as you see it on the actual line, it's gonna say sync 1. Now we're gonna go to undo. This one is huge, because let's say you have something, let's just say you split this and you have all this off the side, and you for some odd reason you go, oh, delete. Nah, guys, undo that. You can either do it there, and you can also do it over here, and it is Control Z on your keyboard as well. So now let's hop into the next one, copy. I do use this a lot, as in if you have like a certain text, right? And then you have all the extras, right? You have the slide up, you have all this extra stuff, right? Tracking, you have loop, you know, you have all this extra stuff, text, you have the effects. Cool. If you have something of that sort, I like to come over here, and I like to copy that, and I'm gonna paste it over here. You can use Alt as well, but you have to you gotta take your hand off of the Stream Deck and come over here, right? So I would just come over here, and I'm gonna use copy, paste, and paste, paste, paste. So you could use that for that, or you could use that. You're gonna highlight, use copy right there, and then paste. Split all is huge, because if you have a track on top of a track on top of a track, guys, like this and this, and let's say you have this on top of that, and you don't want to go in and be like, oh, I gotta split every single track, right, all at one time. You can do that. It works, right? Let's not do that, and let's just do split all, right? So I have this button right here. I just go to split all, and I can come over here, delete, and you are good to go. I love that. Yeah, this split tool I use all the time. All right, so this one right here, I use all the time. I mainly use it to zoom in and zoom out on my mouse, right? So that if I'm like, okay, I want to see where this is, I'm gonna hold that, and I'm gonna zoom in with my mouse and be like, okay, I need to come here. And then if I want to zoom out, I'll just zoom out and kind of go over, or I just use this tool here and I just go out. Okay, I need to come over here, and I need to zoom in. So one, I guess, small tip, it will zoom in to where your playhead is, as in this little line is. It's going to zoom in where where that is. So if I want to zoom in over here, it's going to zoom in over here, right? If I want to come over here, so let's say I have my eyes over here, but it's over here, it's going to zoom in over here, as in, you see, it's not going to zoom in over here. It's all where this play head is. So I hope that helps out whoever, and I will make a video on how I actually set these up, because you have to kind of go into actuals in here and be like, okay, this is a hotkey. This is a timer, right? So I hope that helped out, and have a great rest of your day.